How energized are you right now? How full of verve do you feel? How full of vitality do you feel? Or do you feel generally more wrung out? Do you generally feel more fatigued? Do you generally feel more down than up? Hi there, I'm Dr. Greg Venning. I'm author of the book Thrive, only for those who want to be healthy by activating their vitality from the inside out. And a challenge with energy, a lack of energy, a sense of a lot of fatigue is a complaint a lot of people have in general life. Never mind when we have these pressures on us from the outside in. Never mind when we have things like lockdown going on or restrictions of movement going on. And while a lot of these are necessary and useful, they have an unintended side effect. And one of those side effects is that they make us feel very disempowered. They make us function from a sense of victimhood, where we have a very vulnerable mindset, very ill-defined principles about our own lives. And one of the features of that is a very low sense of energy. Fatigue. And so what I'd like to do is I'd like to help you to figure out how you can be functioning at high levels of energy, even within your current circumstance. How you can be functioning in a much more resilient mindset where you're feeling you're much more of a creator rather than a victim. And we can do that in a segment now where we can help to try and shift that balance so that you can function at higher levels with whatever situation that you are stuck in at the moment, or situation you feel stuck in at the moment. That's going to be one of the keys. And so as you're listening to this, in your mind, I want you to quickly make two lists. And this might be something you want to do more fully and explicitly afterwards, but do this with me for the moment. Is imagine you have two lists. On one side, you have your energy drainers, things that take more energy from you than they produce. And on the other side, you have your energy gainers, things that give you more energy than they take away. So an example could be, for me, I don't really function that well at small, repetitive data and detail, the nitty-gritty, the small details, the fine print. I would rather have somebody else do that for me, or I'd rather find a way to not have to do it. So that would be an energy gainer, an energy drainer for me. But an energy gainer for me would be doing something that is focused on my high-level values in life, things that I find fulfilling. I love moving my body. Movement for me is a massive energy gainer. So you can put these down for yourself. It might be exercise or movement could fit in one of those two spaces. It might be certain relationships. Some relationships are drainers, some relationships are gainers. It might be certain tasks that you might do for work. Some might be drainers and some you might love might be gainers, and they'll be different for different people. For instance, there'll be some people who love the small data, the small nitty-gritty, the fine print, and that's a gainer for them and not a drainer, because we're each different. And we have different preferences with how we use our neurology. And what you'll notice is that if you're at lower levels of function, lower levels of energy, and you're at the level where you have this more vulnerable mindset going on, then what will happen is you will have a list where you generally have more drainers than gainers going on, more things that take energy away than add energy in. And if you're functioning at higher levels where you feel you have a much more resistant and resilient mindset and you're more of a creator than a victim, then you'll have more gainers than drainers going on. And so what we can do is we can assess this for ourselves and we can see what we can shift around. And just from drawing out this list, even mentally, we'll notice where we're short and where we're inadequate and where we're insufficient and where we can rebalance things. So, how can you stack yourself with gainers more than drainers?